Good evening. Now, one of the most concerned topic. If I come back to my papers in December about center disturbance, as the things have passed in the last 6 months, so there is no indication of having any center disturbance, due to which many abnormalities occurs. In system disturbance also, everything is all perfect. What is lacking? There are many restrictions to the politicians now. Their favoring point to many. Because with center disturbance and system disturbance research, system center disturbance research has completed and system disturbance research is still on the way. Politicians now have to think many times to go for anything. Just like see the nature of SP, Samajwadi Party, and RJD, Rashtriya Janata Dal. When there are so many restrictions on how to think, because everything changes, and when you don't know the new way to think, then the problem occurs. We don't have any, problems with all these things. But the major concern is what they want to show. Having a terrorist and having a terror, both are the two different things. In terrorism, there are, only possibility to hit and kill. But in putting terror, these are the things are now being not entertained anywhere. But the way some political parties who needs, some political things to be driven for the, day-to-day life, in which there is two parties, Samajwadi Party and Rashtriya Janata Dal. And, in center disturbance and system disturbance research, the way Mahabhyog was put it up on, the request of Mahabhyog on Chief Justice of India on utilizing excessive power along with me. So that was broken and was not in success. So this was the frustration level of them, that the restriction has itself been, applied to all the politicians. But what they can do, everything has changed. The thought levels has changed. The older age persons are enjoying, younger age persons are working, students are studying, children are playing. What is the problem? Politicians need sorrow, and sorrows are nowhere. So this is one of the important things that we have to take into consideration, that there should be no bullet fire as per the politicians to create sorrow on which they can politicize their politics. And with the intents of, front four in a mega way in Kingdom of Nawada, everyone, with the terrific nature of happiness, that now the whole structure has changed. And all those old parties don't know how to think, how to go. So these are the things that all should be taken into consideration. But the way Samajwadi Party leaders and Rashtriya Janata Dal leaders and BJP leaders are behaving, this shows their angerness and, anxiety blockers in terms of thought level, think tank process, and it's nothing else. But Samajwadi Party and Rashtriya Janata Dal leaders have to be restricted on the level of, producing terrors. So these are the things. And, now coming to the state level, some of the senior politicians of BJP who are said to be, chief minister for the longer times, they are also afraid of having, new image by many youngsters in India. Like MP chief minister wanted to be an idol of Hindus, but I still stands on his way. So these are the things. There are small points on which their temperament, their thoughts, their eagerness, their anxiety, their problems, and their sorrows, tends to grow. And apart from everything, the Congress leaders, everyone is eyeing on our move. And what we are doing, we are enjoying. We are not, giving any move. We are just disclosing all our written documents on which our party flows, front four, flows from the great Himalayas to the, Indian Ocean, Arabian Ocean. This is what our style. But the way we got to know each and everything from everywhere, what we have changed the total scenario of the thought process. But when they are going to be changed, we don't know. What, messages what I have given is a strong message to them that what your messages were are fake now. Come up with the new ideas. And, we have prepared ourselves from the last 2 years that we have moved in a very long way to have a greater and prosperous kingdom of Nevada, and we all will be enjoying. We all will be having feast. But what they will do, we don't know. Have a great day, have a good day, and enjoy being a member of Front 4.